Pope Francis has declared Cardinal Eduardo Francisco Pironio as venerable, which is a confirmation that he lived a life of heroic virtue. This advances the sainthood cause of the Argentinian cardinal who organized the first World Youth Days. Pope Francis mentioned that Pironio was his friend when they both lived in Argentina. The Pope recalls having heard Pironio's confession at one point. Cardinal Pironio was born in northeastern Argentina in 1920. He was the youngest of 22 children in a family of Italian immigrants. Saint Pope John Paul II, in his homily at Pironio's funeral, recounted that Pironio once said, "In the history of my family there is something miraculous. When my mother gave birth to her first son, she was barely 18 years old and fell seriously ill. After her recovery, the doctors told her that she would not be able to have any more children without risking her own life. So she sought the prayers of the auxiliary bishop of La Plata, who told her, 'Doctors can be mistaken. Put yourself in God's hands.' My mother then gave birth to 21 more." Pironio was made an auxiliary bishop of La Plata at the age of 44. He later recalled that this post was the same one held by the bishop who had blessed his mother. Cardinal Pironio had also shared that on the day of his episcopal ordination, the archbishop had given him the bishop's pectoral cross, without knowing the story behind it. When Pironio told him that he owed his life to the owner of the cross, the archbishop wept. At the age of 18, Pironio entered seminary. He studied theology in Europe and was rector of the seminary of Buenos Aires and later dean of theology at the Catholic University of Argentina. He attended the Second Vatican Council as a peritus or theological expert. He was brought to Rome in 1975 by Pope Paul VI. Pope John Paul II called to Pironio to serve as the president of the Pontifical Council of the Laity in 1984, a post he held until 1996. In this role, he helped to launch the first World Youth Day in Rome, as well as the following World Youth Days in Buenos Aires, Santiago de Compostela, Poland, Denver, and the Philippines. Pironio also served as prefect of the Congregation for Institutes of Consecrated Life and of Societies of Apostolic Life. He died from bone cancer in Rome on 5th Feb 1998 and is buried at the shrine of Our Lady of Lujan in Argentina. Pironio wrote as he battled cancer, "I thank the Lord for the privilege of the cross. I am very happy to have suffered so much. I am only sorry for not having endured it better and for not always having relished my cross in silence. Now at least I would like my cross to begin to shine and bear fruit." In his funeral homily, John Paul II said, he witnessed to his faith with joy, the joy of being a priest, and the constant desire to communicate it to the young people of today. His cause for beatification was opened on June 23, 2006.